4. Here we go, looking for the green flag. Bob Reber looks him over. Green flag is out and the race is on.
The 85 of Ken Billings has a good start with the 51 of Mark Billings. He's going to work back to the outside. They're side by side off of turn 2, but give the lead down into turn number 3 to the 85 of Ken Billings, but now a big run from the 51 of Mark Billings. And off of turn number 4, your leader, lap number 1, will be the 51 of Mark Billings.
Mark Billings with that lead, a power move on the outside, able to take the lead and able to continue to do so down the backstretch, looking into turn number 3 as the field spreads out a little bit, single file as they come through turn number 4. It's going to be Mark Billings that comes out of 4 with the lead.
Second is the 85 of Ken Billings. Third, the 01 of Bobby Lane. Fourth, the 2 of Kyle Lewis. And fifth will be the 12 of Tyler Miller. That is your top 5, as now the 51 of Mark Billings continues to check out from the rest of the field.
Bobby Lane kind of closing up that spot as they continue on for the next lap. Moving down the front stretch now into turn number 1. Continuing on, and Lane closes out the position on turn number 2. Looking for a battle as they come through turn 3. Here comes Lane on the outside, looking to take the spot away.
Most of your competitors are using the low side of the racetrack to get the grip, as now the 01 of Lane works to the outside of the 85 of Billings, but is stuck in no man's land, and the slick stuff out on the racetrack, and a good drive off of turn 2 for the 85 of Billings.
Lane again looks to the outside. He's got Billings. Billings kind of shuts the door on him. Lane looks to the inside. He's got a slide job. Let's see if he's able to make the pass. Oh, and he shuts the door on him coming into turn 1. And Lane is relegated back to 3rd spot, but he's going to battle back on the inside. Puts a nose in there, but he shuts the door again.
The 01 of Bobby Lane's going to try to work back to the outside, but again, he's stuck in the slick stuff. Can't find any grip, and it's still the 85 of Ken Billings running second. Back up front, the 51 of Mark Billings. Give him a straightaway on the rest of the field into turn number 3.
Mark Billings kind of checking on the field. He's got some lap traffic in front of him. Bobby Lane has tried a couple of times to get Billings on the outside, the inside, but he's able to shut the door. Now he's looking back to the outside as they complete lap number 7. Able to look on the outside. He's looking on the outside. Let's see if he's able to make it stick. Coming out of turn number 2. Here comes Lane on the outside. They're side by side heading into 3. Now coming into 4. Lane's got him in a spin in turn number 4.
The 85 of Ken Billings just gets a little bit too high. Slides up into the 01 of Bobby Lane, and the 85 of Ken Billings goes around. And we're going to reset this field and get back to green flag racing with just a few laps remaining.
7 to go. Here we go. Green flag, and we're back underway here at I-35 Speedway.
51 of Billings gets a good start with the 01 of Lane. He got a good start as well. He's going to try to find the speed to keep up with the 51 of Billings. It looks like he was able to do it through one corner. He's going to see if he could have the speed through turns 3 and 4, but it's the 51 of Mark Billings that just has too much speed and leads here. Lap 1 on the restart.
Bobby Lane trying to close in. He's using a lower line to see another car up there in the 3rd spot, but it's Bobby Lane. But look at Mark Billings pulling away from the field, trying to close in. It'll be at least another couple of times by before we get the white flag. Here we go. Lap number 9 is in the books. Lap number 10 as they come by the start-finish line.
2 to go for the 51 of Billings is now the 2 of Kyle Lewis. He's moved to the top side of the racetrack. He's trying to work that line in. Seems to be working for him as he's now closed up to the 01 of Bobby Lane. The 2 of Kyle Lewis working the top side of the racetrack as now the white flag is out for the 51 of Billings into turn number 1, but the battle will be for second. As now the 2 of Kyle Lewis, he's on the top side, and he will take that second position away from the 01 of Bobby Lane, but back up front, the 51 of Mark Billings. He works off of turn number 4 for the final time and will win your Midwest Lightning Sprints feature here at I-35 Speedway.
Bobby Lane comes, looks like the number 2. It looks like Kyle Lewis able to finish up in the 2nd spot. It's going to be Bobby Lane who finishes 3rd. The great battle between Lane and Lewis, but it's going to be Mark Billings who gets the feature victory here at I-35 Speedway with the Midwest Lightning Sprints during Rod and Supply Night at the races.
And our
green flag start. They look them over. Here we go. Green flag is out and the race is on. David Miller looks like he's going to take the lead coming into turn number 1. John Willard right behind him, and a couple of cars getting together there in turn number 2. Petty moving up to the 3rd spot, and he's got Cooney right next to him, but our leader, David Miller, as he comes out of turn number 4 to complete lap 1. John Willard continues on in the second spot. Petty moving up very quickly. And here comes Cooney up to challenge for spot number 3. David Miller continuing at the lead through turn 3. Now moving 4. Here comes Cooney on the outside of Petty. Moving up for the 3rd spot using the outside line. And he's able to get the pass and move up into 3rd. Now he sets his sights on the number 1 half crazy, John Willard in the 2nd spot. Willard trying to move inside Miller as they come down the backstretch. The first 3 tighten up. 2 laps in on this 10-lap race. Here he comes on the outside. Cooney looks for a spot. He's going to take it away. Try to as they come by, shifting back and forth for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Willard looking on the inside. Here comes Cooney back as he got a little out of shape coming out of 2. Able to gather up the speed. Miller trying to hold these guys behind him. Cooney comes outside. Goes outside of Willard. Outside of turn 4. Trying to take away spot number 2. But Willard shuts the door. 4 laps in and 6 to go. David Miller the 3rd trying to hold on with a hard charging pack right behind him. Willard in the 2nd spot. Cooney looking right behind him. Now Cooney again tries the high line, trying to get by Willard on the high side. And again, it's Willard that shuts the door. Now Cooney moves to the inside to try to make a power move there. Cooney to the inside, makes the move inside turn, and here comes Willard to the inside, back battling for 2nd. They're side by side down the backstretch. Cooney takes over spot number 2. Miller trying to hold off the rest of those guys in the 1st spot. David Miller the 3rd completes lap number 6. Miller in the front. He's got Cooney now working to the inside. Cooney's got a well-working race car, works the high side or the low side. Willard kind of backs off in the 3rd position. The lead battle, here we go. It's going to be Cooney looking to the inside of Miller as they come out of 4. Side by side, he backs up a little bit as Miller shuts the door. Cooney still looking to the inside. He's got a fender on him. Let's see if he's able to make it stick or Miller can shut the door on him. Looking to the inside. Cooney looking to the inside. They're side by side out of turn number 4. Make a little contact. Here they come. Down the front stretch, Miller's able to hold on for the lead. 2 laps to go. Miller up front. Cooney in the 2nd spot. Gets a good run out of turn number 2. Miller trying to hold him at bay. Here they come through 3. Coming to 4. Looking for the white flag. Miller gets a little high coming out of the corner. Cooney looking to the inside. 1 more lap to go. Miller and Cooney, what a battle for the lead. Cooney now looks to the inside. Miller trying to hold him off. Down the backstretch, Miller. Cooney, here's the battle. Coming out of 3, coming out of 4, looking for the checkered flag. Who's it going to be? It looks like it's going to be David Miller the 3rd that gets the win, followed by Cooney and Willard. 1, 2, 3 at the line. So David Miller the 3rd comes home in the 1st spot, able to get the victory here at I-35 Speedway in the sport. Miller the 3rd. Boy, what a big win for you tonight. You started up there and had a lot of competition behind you. How were you able to hold off all those guys? Man, you had a great run.
It was a little slick. Clooney gave me a heck of a run, and I see him a time or 2, and I knew I just had to keep with it and get it done.
That was pretty incredible. Now, you had a lot of guys, a few restarts there, too, where you were looking in, you were thinking about trying to keep those guys back there. You had a lot of great battles and side-by-side get for you to get up to get that lead.
Yeah, it's been a good battle all time we've been here. The last couple of races, door-to-door action, 4 wide, 3 wide. I mean, it was just a heck of a track. I love it.
And you're finishing up in the top 5 pretty much week after week. I think 2nd or 3rd pretty much constantly or consistently, and be able to get that win. I know you were a bridesmaid, I think, last week, but able to get the win this week. That had to feel really good.
Yeah, no, it did feel good. But, I mean, it was close, but not close enough.
All right, well, let's talk about your sponsors. Who got you to victory lane tonight?
I want to thank my family, first of all, and Half Crazy Motorsports, John Willard, and Fastline Graphics.
All right, well, thank you very much, David Miller, and congratulations on a great victory tonight.
Thank you.
All right, David Miller, 3rd, your winner here at I-35 Speedway. Thank you, David. inside through 3, getting ready for the green flag coming out of turn 4. They look them over. Here's the start. Green flag is out and we're underway. Grotwell, a good start, but on the outside, Ayers also looking good. Look at them bunched up side by side through 1 and 2. Coming down on the inside, Ron Hill with a move. He's got Ayers right next to him. A side-by-side battle for second, third, and fourth. Grotwell leads lap number 1. Ron Hill right there. Ayers on the outside. Now Ron's able to pull into the second spot. Ayers right there with him. And here comes Bo Wells for the third spot. Bo Wells moving inside of Ayers for spot number 3 as they come out of turn 4. Grotwell continues to lead lap number 2 of this 12-lap feature event. And a little bit sideways. Ron Hill gets sideways in turn 2. Spinning all by himself. No contact with any cars, but it brings out the caution flag on lap number 2. So Ron Hill unfortunately spins in turn 2, unassisted there in turn 2. Brings out the time by. Jacob Grotwell in control of the pack. Here he comes through turn number 4, looking for the green flag. He's on it. Green flag is out and the race is on. Ayers moving quickly up into the second spot. Bo Wells right there with them, looking to the inside, trying to take away position number 2. Grotwell continues to lead down the backstretch. Ron Hill, watch him from the back. We've seen guys spin and come up through the field and end up winning a race. So we'll keep an eye on this 72 car, now moving up into the 5th spot. Leader continues to be Grotwell, coming through turns 1 and 2. 3 laps down, 9 to go. Ayers right behind him. Bo Wells right there. Coming through turn number 4. Here comes your leader. It's 29 putting on great racing. Cody King looking inside of Bo Wells for the 3rd spot. Cody King looking inside of Bo Wells down out of turn number 2. Down the backstretch. Wells able to shut the door, but here comes King back on the inside. Looking for spot number 3. Grotwell continues to lead with Ayers in a side-by-side battle. Is now Bo Wells able to shut the door on 3rd position. Bo Wells moving up. Ron Hill, as we talked about, that 72 up into the 5th spot. Let's see if he's able to maybe close up. The leader is looking at Ayers in his rearview mirror. Ayers really closing up on her leader Grotwell as they complete lap number 6. Halfway through this feature event. Got a slow car coming up in front of them. Let's see if they're able to get by lap traffic. Coming in through 3 and 4. Grotwell goes a little bit higher. Ayers right there with them. Riley Fuller just in front of him. Here comes the leader through turn 1. Grotwell. Bo Wells, and again that battle with King heating up for the 3rd spot. To the outside of turn number 4. Fuller moves over to the inside, and here goes Grotwell. Continuing on, lap number 7 complete, 5 to go. Here's the leader through 3, or 1 and 2. Riley Fuller got a little bit higher coming through the corner, but able to negotiate it as Grotwell gets by for the pass. Here comes Ayers on the outside of Fuller trying to keep that 2nd spot. He's got Bo Wells right behind him. Cody King behind that group as well. 8 laps down, 4 laps to go. Grotwell, last week's winner, continuing to show the way up front on a caution flag as we got a spin out of turn number 2. Coming out of 4, green flag is out, and here we go. Grotwell with the lead coming out of 4. Ayers again trying to keep Bo Wells behind him for the 2nd spot. Wells looks to the inside. Bo Wells to the inside looking for position number 2. Watch for Ron Hill in the 72. We'll see what he can do. Grotwell taking a little bit higher. Ayers right there with them. Bo Wells looks to the inside. They're side by side as they came out of 4. Bo Wells takes a nose down under Ayers, not able to take the spot away. Grotwell continues to lead at the front of the pack. Here comes Ayers on the inside, looking to him. He's still side by. We're now looking to single file as they come out of 4. White flag one more time by for the leader. Grotwell is looking for 2 wins in a row. Ayers right there with them. Bo Wells in the third spot. Here they come through 3. They're closing it up. Wells looking to the inside. He's got Ayers right in front of him. Ayers shuts the door, so it's going to be Growell who gets the win, followed by Ayers and Bo Wells. Ron Hill in spot number 4 and the 29 of Cody King. All right, our pure stock winner tonight, Jason Grotwheel. Let's talk about your feature win, second in a row here at I-35 Speedway. About your run tonight and how that went for you. Obviously down in Victory Lane, but a pretty tough run here tonight.
Yeah, lucky enough that this track's kind of hard to pass on, especially in these lower powered cars. And I just thought if I could beat the 99 on the initial start, beat him to the corner, and get out there and just take it up. I didn't think anybody would get around on the top or the bottom. I just hang out, try not to do anything silly like spin out or something. So that's what we did, and lucky enough to come on.
You know, getting that victory gave you the confidence here. You knew what to do and how to get to the track, and it gave you a little more confidence in this race.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. I was actually thought I was more comfortable in the car that. But we tiptoe around there and make it work. So win's a win.
All right, sponsors you'd like to thank, or people that got you here to Victory Lane tonight?
Yeah, my mom and dad, the boys supported me a lot over the years, and my brother-in-law, Sid Thornburg, attorney at law, they helped me out a little bit, and Napa Auto Parts in Salisbury. So that's all I got.
Congratulations on your second night in a win, our second win here at I-35 Speedway. 2 in a row for you at I-35. Congratulations. All right, thank you.